astrology lovers! I'm Rayssa Tree, and I'm here to tell you the 3 things you want to know about this full moon in Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, baby. Okay, it is just the most optimistic, outgoing sign of the zodiac. It is basically here to explore. So it wants to live new adventures, new horizons. It wants to explore self, new cultures, spirituality, learning. Okay, it is all about shining. And it is naturally a fire sign, so it is an extrovert. It wants to exchange and it wants to leave its mark in the world. The fire signs, they have this too. And it is ruled by Jupiter, okay? So Jupiter is the magnifying glass of our solar system. Wherever it touches, it expands. And so you bring this fire energy with Jupiter. It's all about optimism. It's all about how can I live life in a more joyful way? How can I express my joy? Because it is also about communicating. So it wants to teach, it wants to pass on what it has learned. So how can I express my joy towards others? And it's basically a pretty cool full moon. And the first thing I would love you to know about it is that Jupiter, yes, the king, just met Mars in Aries. So it is a conjunction that brings us the necessary courage to take action. Okay, so courage, Jupiter, and taking action, Mars. It's the moment to focus on a new dream, on a new way to communicate. Just plant seeds. Okay, it is an excellent time for that. So the second thing I want you to know about this full moon is that a full moon is always in opposition. So we have the sun at one point and the moon at the opposite point. These two, they are squaring Neptune in Pisces. And this is all about dreaming here. We're talking about dreaming, okay? So we have a square. This means insatisfaction that is known, because it's a square. An insatisfaction that is known. And here we have an opportunity to dream new, to make a new dream. So letting go of all sort of disillusions. It could be in a project, it could be in a person, it could be in yourself, beliefs that don't serve you anymore. Letting go of these disillusions and planting the seed for a new dream. Okay, it's a very fruitful moment. It is a tension that can be discharged in a very productive way. And the third thing I want you to know about this full moon is that we have 4 planets in rulership. Okay. This is kind of odd and rare, and it is very powerful. A planet in rulership is a planet at home. Okay. You put a lion in the middle of the city, it doesn't really know how to get around, or it does, but it causes a lot of commotion. You put a lion in a savanna, it's at its natural habitat. It just knows what to do there. And this is a planet in its sign of rulership. You see, the 4 planets that we have, one is a kind of long planet, but the 3 personal planets that we have in rulership is Mercury. Mercury is in Gemini. So it just feels at home in Gemini, okay? It is about talking and communication, exchanging. In Gemini, it's naturally curious and outgoing and talkative. So it's just at home. The second planet that we have in rulership is Venus in Taurus. So Taurus, it is all about, it's an earth sign, so it's body, it's comfort. And Venus in Taurus, it is naturally, it has the affinity with this because Venus, it is all about tasting and beauty and pleasure. And so these 2 things, they match, okay? The third planet that is in its rulership is Mars in Aries. So we talked a little about Mars in Aries, okay? Mars is about taking energy, taking action. It's about energy. It's about our vital pulse. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It is just the energy necessary for things to grow and expand. And so these 2, they match perfectly. Okay? And the third planet that is in rulership, it will be there for a long time, is Neptune in Pisces. And so Neptune in Pisces, it brings all of these dreamy qualities, but in a more loving and empathic way. Okay? So this is a great configuration. And I think that this full moon can be extra joyful in your life if you just set the pieces right and just go with the flow, taking action, being courageous, optimistic, and just living it. Thank you.